Hello again, everyone. It is Mason9212 going back on my Home One world. Today is going to be a very big and possibly long video. We are going to be finishing off the left side of the base's wall. I have already done the side on the right, which I'm about to show you, and I like the design. I think I might want to eventually switch the black stone bricks with the regular stone bricks. So I think that might go better with the towers. But other than that, right now, I really like the way it looks. Let me see if I have anything from a creeper farm. 1 gunpowder. That's a little sad. Just checked that one. Yes. 3 gunpowder. Yeah, this farm's really inefficient, and I really need to completely redo it and possibly put it underground somewhere. But I just have not done that yet. So you saw what it looked like over there. The other side is completely bare, just, like it originally was, just a regular stone wall. So I have all the materials for it in my inventory right now, and that is the plan for what we're going to be making in today's video. It's like black stone column looking things, and then we're going to have like spikes like we have on the towers going along it with black stone, what's that called? Fence in between each one. There's going to be a room inside the tower that goes in the middle, which is not really going to have anything in it, maybe a chest or two for arrows or something. But that would really just be for PvP or something. So, right now we're going to start out by building the columns, and then I'm going to go and do a time lapse. I lied. We have to start out by breaking off the top railing. That railing was never going to be permanent. It was just there for the very beginning of this, and once I get that cleaned up, we can start building the columns. I found a post on Pinterest about the different columns, and I might put the picture of it in the description and whoever made it or something like that. But it was sort of like this, but it was a very hilly world, and it was just a small part of it. So I kind of took inspiration from that, changed up the color scheme, and that's how I got the idea for making these. Now, post-production, I really do think I'm going to switch it back to like opposite the colors, to where the inside color is black and then the outside is the light gray. But as of right now, I do like the way this looks. I want to know in the comments what y'all think and which one you prefer. So now we have the entire front section here of it done. That's maybe half of it, and yeah, I'm proud of how it looks so far. I need to go to sleep now because, of course, it's night. And inside my base, there's almost no mobs. I do need to go back and do a little more in some certain areas, lighting. But as of right now, it looks fine. And there shouldn't be any mobs. I think zombies can still spawn behind my house. Other than that, nothing can. Why does he do that to me? Alright. Now, I'm going to go to bed. And okay, if you haven't noticed by now, I have a resource pack? I think it's a texture pack installed right now that allows for a little more smooth lighting, smooth glass, and the lava texture is a little different. I really don't quite know if I like it yet, but I think I do. It's a little strange when you open something and then close it because the lighting changes completely, but I still like the way it is right now. Again, it's interesting. So right now I am looking for, what am I looking for? Oh, I am looking for some red dye because I'm going to make a bed, as well as some wool, of course, for my area outside, but that is taking a little longer. Do I have any red dye? I thought I had red dye. I guess I might not. Let's make this bed first. I know the bed in my house is yellow, but that was just the color of the bed in the villager house already, so I decided to keep it. And all the OGs will remember when the bed used to be red, and that was the only color you could make, no matter what wool you used. So I think I'm going to make my bed here out of red, just kind of as an homage to that. Where's my nature box? That one. Okay. Let's see, do I have any red in there? I do not. Why don't I have any red in my nature box? Oh well, time to go fly and get myself some red. That'll be kind of annoying. I don't like it when I have to deal with this stuff. I know that there's a flower forest nearby. It's kind of near the desert, but on the right side of the river that divides the desert. I don't go there very often. Did that door close? Okay, that's good. I don't go there very often because I don't really use dyes very often, but right now we're going to head over to it from the river, back on this side. I really should have used my little 1 block water source over there. But anyway, you'll get to see kind of where it is. There's also, it is across the water from the desert too, but not on the same side of the river as the desert. But anyway, it's all kind of in this general vicinity. It's kind of useful if you want stuff. Right over here. Yep, there's a red one right there. Trident, are you going to break it? That's kind of dumb. Anyway, I have the flower, so now I can make myself some red dye and make myself a red bed. Perfect. Do you see what I mean right there, how it got kind of foggy just then? That's what I was talking about, how when you open your inventory or a chest or something, it also changes shadows and makes the lighting a little different, but either way, it's fine. So let's fly back over to the base. I'm really liking the way the base is looking so far. It is still a tiny bit bland and it does need some more coloration, but I think I do still really like it. I know I'm using the circle for my, what's that called? On the screen to show where I'm touching and not the plus. I think I might switch to the plus sometime soon. It just makes it so much easier when in Pocket Edition, so you can just click anywhere on your screen and not just directly in front of you and place something. So it's kind of nice that way. I do plan on putting more beacons in the base. Right now we only have speed, and that is something I plan on doing soon. We need to finish destroying these first. Again, same process as last time. And there is this drowned here. I'm not going to kill him, and he's just kind of been there. I don't know why he's there. He hasn't despawned or anything, so I might eventually just name tag him and bring him in the house or something. But because he has rotten flesh in his hand, he can keep holding it, and it'll just stay there. Now I've got to construct even more towers here, which they're columns. They're very easy to make. It's just very repetitive, and depending on the height, it kind of looks a little strange on this side compared to the other side, but it still looks good. I kind of have to put the column into the actual tower right there, so it'll kind of match up when you put the outer wall on it, but it's not completely necessary. Let's go sleep in the bed. Well, I guess not, because of course there were too many monsters. I really need to deal with that. You see that zombie there? He spawned kind of behind my house in that little area where it is, where there's still a spawning space, and I'm not very happy about it, but it's still there, so I'll deal with it eventually. You see, I was looking at the towers there, because we're going to be not the towers, the spikes, because we have to be building the spikes now. And before that, we actually have to put an extra layer of, what's it called? Of the stone bricks on that side of the wall, if I can ever get there. Kidding me. Anyway, let's get there. This is taking so long. I am so bad using my Riptide Trident, getting over to this wall. But now, once we finish placing these, we'll end this time lapse and move on to the next thing. Alright, now that we have that side of the wall placed, we're still going to need to put on the actual the spikes. and then we're going to need to put the wooden flooring and the other side to it. But we are getting very close to getting there. While we're over here, I think I'm going to fly over and see exactly what it starts on. Does it start? Yep, it starts on the black stone fence, just like I thought. You might see it. Nope, we're not going to show you the room there. There's just a room. It's got no detailing whatsoever. It's quite boring. It's just there because you kind of have to put a room inside the tower. I'm going to be putting one in the 4 towers on the sides. I just haven't gotten around to it. I haven't finished the walls on the outside. Yes, right now I have checked the coordinates. These spots that I'm placing down the stone bricks are where the tower is going to be. It's a 4-block tower, so I really don't like the way it looks compared to the rest of my base. But I can't really fix it at this point. That would mean I'd have to move the entire base another block in a different direction, because this is the exact middle. And I do somewhat like how I made the tower designed. I mean, it's not bad looking. It's just not, very perfect looking. It could use some improvement. I really don't know how I want to do the top, because where I have it now, it's kind of ugly on the top. However, it's still okay. Once I finish breaking all these blocks off, if you notice I'm breaking the one beside it too, because the tower goes out one, and then I have fences going up the corners. That's the difference there. It's not too hard to get all this stuff done. This entire base hasn't been very hard. It's been relatively easy. It's just getting it all done. Just getting all the different things I have to do completed for it. That takes a lot longer than you would expect. So, we gotta go fly up, get on top, collect those last bricks, and then we can probably start. You're kidding me. I am just retarded right now. I have ender pearls. Good. Did the speed effect happen to be ender pearls? That was weird. It almost was like the speed effect was on the ender pearl too. Anyway, you see that little divot to the left, how it's 2 blocks wide? The one on the left is where we're going to be putting the wood, and then on the other side of that, we're going to put more upside down stairs. So now we begin the time lapse of placing down a bunch of upside down stairs in a row, 1 block apart, and this is probably one of the most boring parts. So you have to repeatedly go back and forth. I really wish you didn't have to do this stuff on towers, but you kind of have to. And it's not the most enjoyable process. But either way, it has to be done. I did it on the other side while I wasn't filming it. So I'm just doing one side for your viewing pleasure. And now we have to build up 2 blocks on each one, which was actually kind of fun and easy, because you get to jump in between each one. You do have to kind of go back around the hole I made in the center for the tower. But once you do that, it gets relatively easy. And then we have to put in a absolute ton of black stone fences in between every single one, which that part's probably the easiest part of this entire the entire wall, because you just run along and touch every time you see an empty one. So, despite the one mess up, I think it's pretty much done there. Now, I think, we're going to be putting one of these things on top of every single one. A chiseled stone brick. It looks pretty nice in my opinion. It's good at capping the whole thing off and allows for just a real streamlined look, and it makes it a little taller. Now that we've gotten that, I think we're going to start on the wood here. We're going to do all the wood all the way down, and then we have to do the rest of that, the stairs. Halfway through this, I realized that I was using slabs at the beginning on the other wall, so I could only touch in one place, but I wouldn't mess up necessarily. We have a lot of slabs to place, so why am I saying stairs? But once we get through all these, I'll have to go get some more, so we can stop placing stairs for a minute. Also in this video, I plan on, of course, finishing the other tower, and then I might do a tiny bit of base work. I mean, I have I always have things to do around the base. Like, I need to destroy some stuff. I need to finish building a lot of things. I need to, yeah, no, I'm not going to be specific. There's just a lot of stuff that's still a work in progress. Both back towers are still messed up. That is just a job for another episode entirely. Probably next episode will either be building some different things around the base, or it will be an episode where I'll fix those 2 back towers and then build the actual back area. I don't think I'm going to put an entrance there. I mean, I might put a secret entrance there, but not any kind of regular one, so I don't really have to worry about, people coming in from the back side and the front side, and it would just make it a whole lot easier. And I also don't know if I want to mirror the design from the front back there just without the entrance, or if I want to make it this whole new thing. So I honestly don't know. I'm thinking just doing what we did on the front, because that's obviously the easiest thing to do, and I don't have to come up with a whole new design, and it would look a lot more uniform. So that's most likely what I'm going to do. I'm going to come up here in Focus room, Jared's room. Why did I come up here? Was I going to sleep? No, I'm just checking those places. Okay. No, it's not Jared either. Today's been a busy day. Right now I'm in Colorado because we're on a road trip. We're going to go skiing. It's going to be ton of fun. Kid ran everything in. That is Charlie Zombie Spawn. I'm not sure how, because the torch there. It's just weird. They just do. And see, there's another one right there. Why? Why are you this way? Why do you spawn there? You spawn nowhere else but right behind my house. I hate it. Anyway, we are in Beaver Creek, Colorado. It's going to be so much fun. But I wanted to get one more video in before we actually went skiing. We're starting tomorrow, and today we're basically doing nothing. We got here around 12 o'clock, and we were able to check into our hotel probably 2:30. So it's been a pretty good day. Right now we got to look at the tower, make sure I've got everything how we want to make it, and then I'll start putting it together very shortly. The one thing I'm not sure I want to do yet is build the entire back side of the tower, the side of the tower that's facing inwards towards like my house and everything on the inside of the base, because this thing is right beside. What are you doing, creeper? Don't you explode? You're kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. See all that stuff underground there? That's kind of what the underground of my base looks like, because of the sheer amount of creeper explosions that happened way back towards the beginning of this world. Like, there were a ton of creeper explosions. I hate it now. I hate that it looks like that under there, and then I have to light it up every time I get something like that happen. But it's really annoying when that happens. How did the creeper even do? How did he even get? I was up on the wall. I wasn't even near him. How did? I don't know. That is beside me. How he was able to even explode right then. I don't know. I don't know if did they change creeper mechanics where they can do it when you're like above them too? I don't know. Yeah, I have never had that happen before. And I don't have dirt. Let's go get dirt. I think I have dirt somewhere in my house. Yep, I do. Let's go fill that dirt in, finish all that off, and then I'm pretty sure we can start building the tower. Yeah. So you see those corners there. I'm building it up in the black color so it'll be kind of symmetrical. So when you're going along, you can see that black area. We're going to finish up this part of the tower here. And then we're going to build out this internal area, if I can ever jump over there. And it's basically just going to be a bunch of fences again. So now that I can get a little more stuff I need, let's go back here and begin building up this section of fences. It's really the same thing as the other side. It's not hard, and it looks pretty good in my opinion. So now after that, we're going to probably land on top and begin working on the actual tower section. After we get that done, we can place the stuff on the outside and, the different pillars and finish off the corners and everything else. The whole tower is a relatively simple design. It's basically like the ones in the front of the base by the entrance, except with a little less, well, it is kind of a little more pizzazzier. I don't know. It's a little different. So I don't think I'm going to put the floor in right now. Yeah, that was sleeping. Now, this is really turning into a long video. So that's that part of it there. I think I'm going to go do a little more work on the base first, maybe? I don't know. Should I go work on the tower, or should I go do some other stuff? I think I'm going to go work a little more on the tower. Now that I can see what the floor looks like up there, I can go down here, and we can go finish off the floor. And maybe the rest of it? I don't know. You're kidding me. You see, this is why I really don't like the flying mechanics. You see, as I just fell. Oh, did I forget? I forgot something. Oh, yep, there's a fence missing there. I need to go fix that. I really need to go fix that. Well, I really do like the look of this tower compared to some of the others I've made before. I mean, the towers I originally had on this base were disgusting and little squares that went up and had a little balcony on it. They were bad. Just, if you didn't see the first video of this series about the history of this world, go back and watch it, please. But do not judge the towers. It was the beginning of the world. It didn't look very good. I have since destroyed those. There's nothing left. And if there is, please tell me, because I want to go destroy it. What just hit me? What hit me? Is there a skeleton? What hit me? There's not a skeleton. I'm confused. Anyway, that's strange. That doesn't happen very often. Now, I hate jumping too. I know you don't like it. I have auto jump on, but it is, after all, Minecraft Pocket Edition. It is pretty impossible to jump without auto jump. It's the most annoying thing you could possibly have in this game. Now we're gonna make it some fireworks so we can fly around. I want to get a good look at what the base is looking like right now. I like the way it's looking. I mean, it's pretty big right now. It's not the largest. It's not a grand mansion, but I do like the way it looks. It's home anyway. So I really do need to do the front the same way, the front wall the same way as I did the side ones. I'm just not sure how I'm gonna make the arches work. Yeah, that looks good right there. I'm just not sure how I'm gonna make those work. But eventually I'll get it to work and I'll finish it up. I bet that's what I'm gonna do next episode. I'm gonna finish the front wall, I'm gonna finish the back wall, and then I'll fix the towers. I know that doesn't sound like the most fun of an episode, but I mean, this stuff has to happen. For the base to look good, it needs to have some stuff fixed. So now once I get this stuff filled out here, we can begin on the bottom section, because I really do need to do that part. Please don't miss. Yes, I did miss. Okay, let's continue on this way. Again, I'm walking past that shameful PvP arena. I hate that thing. It needs to die. I just need to get rid of it entirely. It's horrible. I hate it. It was a last minute decision. One of my friends was going to play. I was just like, I want to build a quick and dirty arena. It sucks. Yeah, I still hate flying. I'm still really bad at it. Don't talk about my flying skill, okay? It's Minecraft Pocket Edition. Flying's not easy. In Java and stuff, it might be a little easier, but it's not easy. It's very frustrating at times. Well, I think we're about to get to work on the rest of the tower. And yeah, let's finish this whole thing. We need to finish the tower. I know it's gonna have to cut into the stable, and it might look a little funny, but in the end, it'll be fine. Let's go deal with that. I really do not feel like finishing this. Well, I'm bad at jumping. I'm just really bad at this. That was painful to watch. I'm doing this, and that was painful. I hate having to jump from regular block spaces onto stairs. It's painful. Well, now that we have started that, and they won't let me sleep, we need to finish after I sleep again. I have a lot of music discs, and I think I'm probably going to end up making a nice little box for my music discs, but that's a project for in a little bit. You see, I'm going to destroy this pasture here. I'm going to use it for a build pretty soon, because I don't have anything planned right there. You see, I have a lot of builds planned in the future. Like, I really want to do a lot in this base. I want to have... I want it to look good. I want it to be pretty. I want it to make sense. I want you to be able to get around the base and be looking at something and it all makes sense. Now this does not make sense. This is just sitting over here by the back of my base, and I have no idea what it is. So I'm just going to ignore it. I broke it. There's no evidence of it. You saw nothing. What the heck? I'm in a block. Why am I in a block? What the heck is going on? Did I swim and stand up? I'm very confused. Let's not do that again. That was weird. Didn't like that. Did I riptide into the gap? I guess I riptided up into the block. That's all I can think of. Alright, now that we have all that stuff, I think I still need to do... Yep, I still need to do... Fences, not fences. Yep, fences. And that should be it for that tower. With the exception of the inside, of course, which I don't care about much. The inside, it's purely there for aesthetic. Now, the entire wall outside is basically for aesthetic. At the very beginning, when I put just the one brick thick wall, that kept out the mobs if I needed to. I could fill the inside with torches, but I didn't. And it would be fine just like that, but I never did, which in the end is kind of dumb of me. I was relatively far into this world before I started lighting up everything, which is still very, very dumb. Drown, you think you can kill me? I'm gonna kill you with my trident. The thing you gave me. And now I can't fly far. Oh, I can. Yes. Okay. Good. Now I just need to finish off these stairs, and this entire tower will be done. Now, if you notice, I did leave the stairs there. Why do I keep saying stairs? They're fences, Mason. They're fences. The reason I put the stairs there and didn't break them is because the fences don't attach to the stairs, and it's fine. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go make myself an actual proper storage for these music discs. I just kind of have them lying around everywhere, and I really probably shouldn't. I don't want them to have them just sitting in this chest up here. I kind of have a chest monster, but I really don't. It's somewhat organized, I guess. It'll be fine. I'll just deal with it most of the time. I really do need to work on getting some more music discs. I don't have very many. I think, what did I have? Maybe 6, 5. No, I have 5. I don't know. I don't have many. I do have disc 11, which is the famous broken disc, which is cool to have.
But other than that, I really don't have much discs or anything of that sort. I need to find a color to dye this box. What should I? I don't think I've done black. I have ink in here, don't I? Yep, I do. I've done gray. Do I have any other good colors, maybe? Anything? Flower, maybe? No, I'm pretty sure that makes white. You know what? It's fine. I'll just make it black. I don't think I have any other black shulker boxes, and it matches the music discs. It works. So let's make myself a nice black music disc. Grab me back my slabs. Give me my slab. I don't know why I still have one. And we'll name that the, what do we name it? The Sick Beats box. That works. Perfect. Sick Beats box. You notice I always put box at the end because it's a shulker box. And there's nothing in it. I should probably grab something for it. That would most likely be smart, to put the actual discs inside. I'm really proud that I was able to get Pigstep. It was in the first bastion I visited. I have found 2. And I've never shown y'all the second one because I never really did anything with it. It's just, I'm pretty sure it's still mostly unrated. So, yeah, that's never really been an issue. And, yeah. So, once I get this done, this entire wall section done, and then get a couple of different builds I want to make done, I really don't know what I want to do with the rest of the space. I mean, I could always expand it upwards. I could build some more towers and stuff in it. And I've been thinking about potentially putting a bunch of underground sections, but opening it up, making like bridges in between sections of the base, making it almost like, I don't know, like a cyberpunk city, except enclosed in some old walls, and you can make it dingier and dingier the farther you go down. I really do think I like that idea. It's just, it'd be a little difficult to do. Who knows, I may end up doing it. I do need to fix the central section of my base, like the central tree. It's got a bunch of cobblestone there because I put a lodestone in the center, and I messed up the redstone for putting the lodestone there. I need to fix that. I have a lot of work to do. Why don't I just do this more often? Anyway, this stuff will get done eventually. I really do like the way this whole place is looking again. I do need a new Betsy. Rest in peace, Betsy. What else do I have to do? I want to build a stable for some llamas, considering how many wandering traders spawn around my base. I need some new stuff for them. I'll just kill the wandering traders, stick them on in the stable. If it does happen, nobody talks about it. It never happens. You saw nothing. Anyway, so I think that's mostly my plan for this base. I still want to make more, and I really wish Minecraft had a decent way to make 3-block tall doors. I'm sorry, 3-block wide doors that wasn't necessarily a redstone piston door, and I could make one of those sand doors. That would actually look. I think I'm gonna do that. Except I might use terracotta, like I use brown terracotta. That would look good. But yeah, I never showed y'all this hole. There's nothing in the hole. I don't even know why I still have it. But I do. And it's my land, so you can hate me for it, but you can't fix it, so I don't care. Let me get myself my music disc in a second. How many saddles and horse armor? That's a lot of horse armor. I don't know, I don't have that on my horses. That's weird. Anyway, I really do need to still finish my brewery. It's almost done, but I really want to expand it downwards. I want to put some more stills and some different equipment there, and some other things like that. Now, I really hope you have enjoyed this series so far and this video. I hope you all have a great day,